Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global and Well Hydrate. Get that in there, Danny.
Well Hydrate, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Just with the Sean McComb got a good, solid, tough 10 rounds against the OZGUL. Now, I spoke to you before. We knew that was going to be a tough fight for Sean. Did you think it'd be that tough?
Yeah, we knew, because Shah's a really, really tough opponent. He's a friend of ours. We sparred him a lot. He went the distance with Victor Postol. Victor Postol's only been beat off Josh Taylor and Crawford. So it was a tough night's work, but Sean boxed really, really well. The heat in there, Andrew, is horrendous. It's like 120 degrees. I mean, there was only been a couple of 6-rounders and people were saying the legs were going, so I thought, yeah, we'll have to be careful here. So, we took our time and just built on what we were doing, but it was a good performance. First 6-7 rounds, I thought he was faultless. He said his legs were a little bit tired, 8 and 9. Got back on the boxing at 10. But you can't take nothing away from Sire. It takes 2 to tango, and it was a good fight. But a great learning fight for us as well, so I'm happy.
We heard the sparring stories, and we all knew it was going to be a tough fight, like we said there. But with that heat, because every fight I've spoke to, every coach I've spoke to, even the referees, let me just get.
I'm drenched, and I was in the corner. I couldn't keep the glasses on because it was streaming up. I couldn't see anything.
But that's the thing, the heat was unreal. So did that play a factor in Sean's performance, in the fact that his legs were going a wee bit? Were you worried at any stage?
No, not worried at all. I mean, if Sean was tired, so was Sire, so there's no excuse. It is what it is. I thought he boxed really well. I think that's his first 10-rounder, or second 10-rounder. So, he done it well. Obviously, he was a little bit tired, 7 and 8, or 8 and 9, whatever it was, but he boxed really, really well. He boxed to instructions. Shah's a tough man. Like, he's boxed some good, Anthony Ige, Postol, so we're happy. Sean stuck to the plan at the end. He likes to get involved sometimes a little bit, but I can't fault him. It's another 10 rounds in the bank, and we're going to make lightweight next time now anyway. That's
the thing, like I said, every time I say it, Sean, like, you've not been matched easy from the start, from the get-go. You're 2 years in now. I mean, it's only going to get harder from here on in, so every fight that you go the distance 10 rounds, you've proved that you can go 10 rounds in 120 degrees, whatever the temperature is in there, but it is roasting in there. You said you're going to go down to lightweight. Sean's massive. Massive. He's a massive 140. He's going to be even bigger at 135. How easy is it going to be for Sean to get down at 135?
Well, if you look at that performance there now, that was the last one at 140. Shah's boxed at welterweight. He's a strong lad. I think he was about touching 11 stone going in there. So Sean made that weight to the canter. He's done it easy. So he's with Stephen Floyd, who's a top nutritionist from Belfast. We can make the weight. Well, MTK Global, they brought him along nicely. He's had a really hard baptism in the pro game. He's fought everyone he's been asked to. Jamie Conlon as well has been great, bringing him on. But I think we're done at 140 now. And I think Sean's future's at lightweight. And, you look at that performance, I think he stopped 7 or 8 out of 11. At lightweight, he's going to be a big force.
Let's talk about then, like, Sean at lightweight, how big of a force, a monster is he going to be down there?
He's going to be a monster. If he's dealing with like welters like that, well, he's a welter really. If he's dealing with fellas like that, and he'll be hitting harder at lightweight as well, he'll have a big advantage. So the future's bright for him, and we can't wait to get going again.
Talk about get going again. How excited are you to be back in that corner? Getting your fighter out there, how, like, for you as a coach, like, you must have been chomping at the bit to get back to it, and now you've got back to it, albeit with no crowd, within a sort of big, massive, looks like a big warehouse. The heat is horrendous. So how did you find it your first outing since, I think it was February, your first sort of, it's February since you were last out, wasn't it?
Fantastic to be back. Congratulations on MTK Global for the setup. The setup is like second to none. It's absolutely brilliant. It's very, very professional. The heat's boiling up, but it's been a boiling hot day anyway. I'm good to be back. I'm back in a few weeks again with Sam Maxwell on the 29th of August in London. So I'll be back home tomorrow. I'm back in the gym Friday and ready to go again. So there's no stopping us.
Can we talk about what happened to us? Do you think we can talk about what happened to us during this week? Do you want to explain to people what happened?
Yeah, well, we got a COVID-19 test
on the Monday. Yeah.
On Monday, we both failed it. Well, a comeback fail, which is inconclusive. Mm-hmm. We had to self-isolate for 24 hours. Then, because we failed, it comeback fail, and we didn't know what's what. We get another test, me and you, and we had to self-isolate for another 24 hours. So it hasn't been a good 48 hours for us. But look, if we come out with a win like that, I'd go and do it again. So, and you would as well, wouldn't you?
Well, I don't know about them 40 hours like that. That was rough, man. There was no air conditioning in the room. I couldn't open the window. I was like,
how much telly can you watch? And I don't know what you get up to in the room on your own. I don't really know.
You know what I get up to, man. That was joking, Daddy. You said Maxwell was out on the 29th of August. I mean, it's going to be good for Sam. Like Sam's on the cusp as well. Sean's moving down there. Sean's proven that he's up there now. He's up there with the best of them domestically, almost European level now. Sam's up there as well. How far can we see Sam? I mean, the £140 division right now is stacked domestically and at world level. For Sam, WBA European champion. I mean, he's doing all the right things. He does it. It's boxes and instructions like you, and you like fighters that box to instructions. He listens. He does his job. How excited are you for Sam to finally get going again and hopefully put his name up there to the top?
Yeah, well, while I'm down here, I've got Lewis Ritson up in Glasgow sparring him. Dominic, my lad's looking after that. He's the other coach. They sparred yesterday. Dominic said you would have paid to watch it. It was unbelievable. He's done 8 rounds. They'll do 8 rounds again tomorrow, and that'll be it for Sam. We're fighting Joe Hughes, a former European champion. It's a massive test. It's an acid test for us. Joe Hughes never been stopped. He was European champion. He won it in Italy. He's fought Jack Cattle, Robbie Davis. He's fought them all. You know, he comes with all the credentials. He's a very, very tough kid. But I just believe that Sam is going to be too much for him. I'm never saying we're going to stop anyone or not like that, as long as they come out safe. But I can see a big performance coming from Sam Maxwell.
Good stuff. Well done. I'll probably be in the gym at some point, no doubt, to come and see you like I always do. Always pop in for a coffee. Thanks for doing this for FL TV. Always enjoy talking to you. Go and enjoy your win tonight, and hopefully I'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Appreciate it. Thank you, my mate.
Anytime, Danny. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.